Hello. Another beautiful day, huh?
Yeah, it's really wonderful. Not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah. So how long have you been driving Uber for?
I've been more than 2 years.
Oh, watch out for this lady.
Yeah.
For how long?
I've been more than 2 years.
More than 3 years?
Yeah, 2.
Oh, more than 2 years.
Yeah.
How do you like it so far?
Oh, really? No, how
Yeah, do you like it?
Not excessively, but it's an alternative. It's not the best job, but it's an alternative. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's a little bit stressful.
Uh-huh. Do you like to drive?
Yeah, but I like it, but most of it is I have to do it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Is this your only job?
Yeah, it's a full-time job. Yeah, it's full-time. Yeah. Are you planning to drive?
I had thought about it, but I do like to talk to Uber drivers and find out from them what what they like doing. You know, what number one, I like to learn if they enjoy driving Uber and what kind of lessons they've learned, maybe what kind of interesting people they've met. And also, the other thing I like to know from Uber drivers is what their passions are, what their dreams are, what they like to do, you know, what their talents are. For instance, do you play any instruments or paint or write or read, or what are some of the things you like to do?
You don't need nothing except to know about to drive, about to understand a little bit the technology. That I think every single person understands better the technology than I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have any skill about that. But somebody helped me to make the application, to try everything. But if you have the English, my English is a big problem because it's really short. But for you, there's any problem. It's just to be alert, to try to respect the rules of the traffic, because sometimes we got some tickets.
Oh, yeah.
The tickets, the maintenance from the car is more frequently. The taxes, you gotta pay taxes as a subcontractor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But besides that, I think so it's acceptable. But it's for me, always, if somebody asks me about this, if you have a better job, keep it. Yeah.
What do you do when you're not driving? What do you like to do? What do you like to watch TV? Do you like to read?
No, to solve some problems, to live with the family, to solve different tasks, to go to
you have
laundry.
a family?
Yeah, to go to laundry.
Oh, you had to go to laundry, yeah.
Yeah, everything. To cook something to eat, to share sometimes with the family. But that's it. There's not too much free time.
Oh, yeah. So, do you have a big family?
Not really, but there are in 2-3 different places. Nearby in the area.
Oh, I gotcha.
But I gotta try to organize something. No parties, but to try to share sometime. But not that much. To try to rest, because you gotta try to be relaxed and to have a good break, or to sleep really well because you're driving.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, it's so stressful. It's so tired. Over here,
How many hours do you drive each time?
Kind of 8, 9 to 10.
Wow, 10 hours a day of driving?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
What time do you start each day?
It's different hours, but it kind of 7:30 in the morning.
So you start at 7:30 in the morning, and then you try to go till about 7 o'clock at night?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, that's...
Maybe we started, maybe sometimes when it's a really quiet hour, you got some break, 1 hour to eat something, because it's really tired. It's really tired over here.
And then do the people in your family, do they, are there any Uber drivers in your family?
No, actually no. It's only me.
Only you.
My daughter was driving for Uber, but it's it was she got a better job.
Oh.
A little better, not too much money, but a little bit better. Because she got a crash on the way driving for Uber. Sometimes there are many accidents. I've got 2 accidents different time.
While you were driving?
Yeah,
Uber?
I was driving for Uber.
And so then people they crashed into you?
Yeah, but and one of them, since my car it was just the limited coverage.
Oh.
And even when it wasn't my fault, but I didn't recover the cost of the car.
Oh, jeez.
Because supposedly they didn't find the driver. This guy has an insurance. Many problems, but the truth is that I lost money over there. I got some tickets, one speeding ticket, because it wasn't in an avenue. I was running like 55 because it was really empty. It wasn't vacation time. But
so this little street here, we have to turn right on here.
For this
it's
one?
yeah, because the street.
Oh yeah.
It kind of faces the freeway, and
this one?
yeah, a couple of Uber drivers have gone up to the freeway. They're like, "Where's the street?" But it's kind of like a little hidden street here. It's a tricky one.
Shortcut. Yeah, that's why. That's some stressful moments.
Oh yeah, and then left at this street here.
Perfect.
Yeah. See how it's kind of like squashed in the corner, right? Like there's no way to get to this street from there because that's the freeway.
Okay.
So a lot of times they're, they think they can come around, but there's no way. Yeah. Thank you so much.
So we're here today?
Yeah, this is perfect, right?
Okay.
Right here.
Have a great
Hey,
day.
pleasure meeting you, man. You have a great day.
Okay.
Good luck with your Uber driving.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're out here, Yachtley Crew's out here in San Diego at a place called Moonshine Beach. We arrived here, Paulie, Philly, and I, we arrived here, and we're on a it reminds me of a place that might be in Twin Peaks. It's very wood-oriented, lots of wood in here. There's a giant Jolly Roger skull with the crossbones, which echoes the Yachtley Crew shirts that we have, which is the sunglasses, mustache, and instead of bones, it's oars. That's our Jolly Roger flag. Paulie's wearing it right now. Ooh, that would actually be a good photo. If I get a photo of Paulie standing there, and then the ceiling behind him, that would be good. As you can hear, people are kind of plugging in, getting a little bit warmed up here for tonight's show. We playing at 10, Paulie?
10 p.m.
10 p.m. The time is now almost 6 p.m. So As you can hear a little bit of, if you can see Phil's face right now. He could be the new Joker. I swear, he could play the new Joker. Oh yeah. We'll be back with more later.
Didn't ask me what spot I was in. I think they just probably scanned.
Oh yeah, captain's hats. So I am now walking up to my buddy. So my buddy Vince told me that apparently the lottery is pretty high up there right now. So I'm going to walk up to my local market and see if we can secure those winning numbers. Do any of you have suggestions for numbers that I could use? Any special suggestions? My sister Jenny's birthday is 3/15. So I said, I'll use those numbers in there somehow. Then maybe the computer could generate the rest. I'm going to be putting an 8 in there for infinity. Most likely a 3 for a magic number. 5. 3, okay, so 3, 6, 9, 8, and 5. 5 synchronicity. I really got to get those in there. I'm going to bring you in here with me while I purchase this. We'll see if, I don't know how much it is to get these tickets, but you'll listen to the entire interaction, live and in stereo. Also remind me to tell you about my journey to Party City. Hi. I heard the lottery numbers are pretty high up there, huh? Could I get how much is a ticket for that one? The Powerball. How much? 2? Okay, could I get 2 of those, please? I had another one in there. Oh, there it is. Now, how does this work? Do I pick my numbers or?
This is ready.
Huh?
Keep it in your pocket.
So do I pick How do I pick the numbers on this?
It's already picked. Computer picked it for you.
Oh, it picks it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember in the good old days you could pick your own numbers.
Yeah,
All right.
But you could do either way, but most of the winners are computer pick.
That's great. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Artificial intelligence is helping us win. When are they calling these numbers?
Tomorrow night at 7:30.
Oh, great. Did you buy yourself some
check on your cell
tickets?
phone.
I can check on my cell phone?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go to California.com and you could see, or you could scan your ticket even.
Now, let's say...
download the app for the California and you scan it with your cell phone. And
Oh.
it'll tell you, yeah.
Now, let's say I win. Can I be anonymous? I can be anonymous, right? I don't have to let anybody know my name or anything? Last thing I need is people coming in.
Tony, and he will do it for you.
Oh, that's great. Oh, yeah, good. Thank you. Well, that's good. He just said that I can remain anonymous if I win. I like the sound of that. Okay, well, let's see if any of Jenny's numbers ended up in here. So, let's see. They gave me a 21. 2 plus 1, that's 3. That's fair. 15 is 5 plus 1, that's 6. So let's see if we got a 6 up here. Let's see here. You know what? So I was thinking about it getting a 5 in mine. There's a 14. 1 plus 4, that's 5. 1 plus 7, that's 8. Ooh, 8 plus 6, that is 8, 14. 4 plus 1, that's 5. That's a 5. Oh my gosh. There's a 58 in here. Synchronicity and infinity. There's a 55. 2 synchronicities. There's a 27. That's a 9. That's, let's see. 2 plus 1, that's 3. That's crazy. I asked for 3, 6, 9, 5, and 8s. Huh. That's pretty cool. So I went up to Party City looking around for decorations and whatnot for November 4th. Bloody Bobby screening, sponsored by Meat Clown Industries. And so one of the things I learned, so I went to Target, and just like last year, they had that gorilla costume, which I plan on getting. I plan on getting that gorilla costume. Right now, I think it's $20, which is just a great deal for a gorilla costume. So I asked the lady at Target if they would have sales the day after Halloween, and she said yes. So what I'm hoping is I'll get that gorilla costume. Hopefully, maybe they'll be half off. I don't know. Usually, the farther away it gets from the last holiday, the prices get cheaper and cheaper. They're trying to get that stuff off the shelves. And also the 99-cent store, which is great. That's another treasure trove. I think it was 2 years ago, I went there the day after Halloween, and I found so many. I couldn't believe it. I got like 12 masks, and it was a very inexpensive. I mean, it was probably like $5 or something. It was really cheap. So they must make them half off. So yeah, between that and Target and where else did I go? Party City. I don't know if they're gonna have discounts. Who knows? You never know. But they're a party store. They're always around. They always got that stuff. So it's not like a specialty Well, who knows? Maybe the Halloween stuff. Maybe that they consider that like the specialty thing. So that would be great if I could go in there the day after Halloween, see if they got some sales going on, because I really want to decorate the place, make it look fun. I saw a fog machine, small fog machine for like $20. So I don't know. I might like to get one of those. We shall see. It all depends on whether I can. We'll see. We'll see if I can return it or not. Brian DeVille might have a fog machine. If that's the case, that's awesome. Also, I want to test to see how loud the fog machine is too. Ideally, it'll just be quiet. Because it'd be great to use the fog machine during Bloody Bobby, because at some point my character smokes pot outside, and it'd be so fun to put the fog machine back there behind everybody, and when he goes out there to smoke, we slowly dissipate the smoke in there, as if someone's token up. Halloween, it's like entering Shangri-La. It's like entering Disneyland. Whenever I go into these Halloween stores, into these costume shops, growing up, going in there, whoa, I mean, jeez. It was so cool. So many choices, so many things, so many sugar plums dancing in my head. There was a few different sections you could go in, and they would just have all yellow items or all orange items, all blue items. So like blue masks, blue wigs, just blue. So I can imagine, people could dress up as Crayola crayons. So there's this one with like this gold wig, and I thought, oh my God, that'd be hilarious if you get someone who dress up like Goldie Fawn. So they put on like a deer head, and they get that gold wig. Goldie Fawn. Costumes that are play on words, those are just the best. Excuse me, kitty.
Hello, Kurt. This is Richard Wilson of Mad Shelley Films Under the Flowers, and I just wanted to call and let you know that wonderful things have been happening since the Kapow Film Festival. Lots of people interested, and looks like we are going to have a third season, so I'm very thankful and wanted to let you guys know and pass on the good vibes, and also loving the show completely. And I kind of like, even though you haven't asked, I'm going to do like the whole, thing that I'm going to do in a minute, which is, this is Richard Wilson of Mad Shelley Films, and you're listening to Inspirado Projecto Radio. That was terrible, so I'll do another one. This is Richard Wilson of Mad Shelley Films, and you're listening to Inspirado Projecto Radio. That's about as good as it's probably going to get today. Anyway, hope to talk to you in the future. Also love the fact that I'm discovering as I listen that you're...
I don't know. We heard St. Rock. We're going to be playing at a private party today. We're here with Yachtley Crew. We're setting up on stage. It's a 55-year birthday party. There's some games playing in the background. Doors open at 7:30. It's now 6:26 p.m. here in, I think this is Redondo Beach. Are we in Redondo Beach?
I believe this is what they call Redondo.
Oh,
The accent's on the
Redondo.
O.
Oh, yes, Redondo. That's right.
It's fancy here.
They got the umlaut. Yeah, Redondo. Welcome to Redondo. I think it's kind of close by Hermosa Beach. I'm not certain. I would not bet my life on that. Are we close to Hermosa Beach?
Yes.
So Redondo is close to Hermosa. Hermosa. That sounds like a great airplane.
Hermosa.
Hermosa.
Air Express.
Yeah, Air Express. Hermosa.
Hermosa Express.
Oh, and they always serve mimosas on Hermosa.
That sounds like a lovely
I
flight.
wonder what a mosa is. What's the mosa? That's what I'm curious
a
about.
lovely flight. I don't know. Something that's not quite. It's not less osa. It's hermosa.
It's hermosa.
It's momosa.
Momosa.
Mosa. It's mosa, not lessa.
Mosa, not lessa.
Yes.
Not lessa.
Mosa,
Mimosa.
not lessa.
Mimosa. 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 Momosa. Mamosa.
His mosa.
Mumosa.
Her
His
mosa.
mosa. Her mosa.
His mosa.
Their mosa.
Our mosa.
Our mosa. My mosa.
Mankind's mosa.
Mankind's mosa.
Is this for the saxophone? Is this for you?
Saxophone. Okay. Yeah.
Even saxophone players play the microphone once in a while. You will hear them bellowing into it ever so fervently. We're going to return to more of these later. We just heard from Richard Wilson, the creator of Under the Flowers. He has Anchor on here now, and he added his endorsement. I always like to show the process, as you well know, those of you who have been listening, I like to show the process of creation. So I like to show the sloppiness. I like to show the handmade, the handmade process of it all. So next time you hear that, it'll just be his endorsement. His promotion. If you get a chance, check out Under the Flowers. I don't know if it's on YouTube, where it's at right now. However, it sounds like he's very excited that they're going to get a season 3 rocking, which is awesome. Which is very awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. The past 3 or 4 days I've been working like a banshee at editing together a editing together a trailer, 1-minute trailer, Bloody Bobby. I've been going through all the footage, but getting all the little giblets. I'm trying to put everybody, all the characters in there, all the ones who've got lines. Get them in there. And I'll be making more in the future. So I'm close. I'm pretty close to finishing this. I'm putting some words on the screen. I'm putting some extra words. I'll have that out there. It'll be making the rounds on Instagram and YouTube. I'll put it onto the Inspirado Projecto YouTube channel. And of course, if there's a Bloody Bobby YouTube channel, we'll put it up on there as well. This one is just the promo for the November 4th show, which, by the way, I would love to see any of you there. If you like Halloween costumes, if you like cosplay, a lot of you are out there making these crazy costumes, and you show them off once a year or whenever you go to a comic book convention. I would love it if you showed up to this one night only, one-time event at SunSpace in Sunland, November 4th. It's going to be... I think the doors open at 7. So, yeah, the doors open at 7. I'm thinking the movie starts at 8, maybe? 9, 10:30-ish. There's going to be an art show going on. People selling their art back there. It's going to be fun. We got to be out of there by 12. Everything's got to be out of there by 12. So we're going to start taking decorations down at like 11. So it's going to be fun. Can't wait to see you guys up there. I'm so excited about this trailer. I've been editing it like a banshee. And I can't wait. I can't wait. It's been so much fun integrating the things I've learned from wedding video editing and then putting it into this. It's just such a blast. So I look forward to sharing it with y'all. More later. It's a sound check time. It's a sound check time. Checking out the drums now. Checking out the drums now. Checking out the bass, y'all. Sound check. Sound check now. Sound check, y'all. Saint Rock sound check. Checking out the microphones. Checking out the tom-toms. Checking out the bass drum. Checking out the snare drum. Checking out the bass guitar. Checking out the bass guitar. Checking out the snare drum. We're checking out the rum-a-pum. Say what? Now we're checking out the guitar. What? Yo, we're... Hear the drummer, hear the drummer, hear the drummer, hear wicked. Hear the drummer, kid. Hear the drummer, kid. Hear the drummer, kid. Drummer, hear wicked.
What do you need on your monitors for drums?
Can I have the kick?
More on this later. What it... Is this Paul McCartney?
Yeah. You can press here.
Oh, there we go.
Down the wheel, you can move
There we
backwards.
go. Wow, thank you.
You're welcome.
So are you, what do you like to do outside of driving Uber?
What do I like to do?
Yeah, what are some of your favorite passions and what do you like to do?
I like plants.
You like plants?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Like what kind of gardening do you like to do?
Everything. I have different kinds of plants. I live in
In my life, I loved you more. In my life, I loved you more. So it appears only a portion of that Uber drive was recorded. However, that's the charm. That's the exciting part about Anchor. When you're podcasting out there in the wild, you just never know what's going to happen. So here we are now. We are next to the Catalina Flyer. Yachtley Crew is setting up over here in this place. I do know we are in what is called the Lido Room, which is beautiful because we sing Lido. Lido, whoa, whoa, whoa. And earlier on the way here, we saw, when I was driving with Philly, he saw a restaurant that said something about Lido or Lido's or something, which he took a photo of. So that was like foreshadowing right there. I'm looking out at the water. And there are boats out here floating around. Saw some folks in a kayak. 3 young folks in a kayak. The city's out yonder. It's kind of foggy out. You can hear some of the background sounds here. One of our buddies who would do sound over at the Rose is here to help us out do sound here. We'll get back to you more later. I just had to give you a brief insight into what's going on behind the curtain here. Stay tuned to the official Inspirado Projecto theme song, which is created by Baba Booey and Pauly Shores, and of course myself, and who knows, maybe some of the other Yachtley Crew folks will dive on in and add their own harmonization. Today's a different day than the one before, the one you just heard. Actually, we've been spanning a couple of days. Normally, I get out a podcast a day. Lately, I've been tasked with other duties. One is this upcoming screening for Bloody Bobby coming up November 4th, Sunday, at SunSpace. I'd love to see see everybody, see all of you there. It'd be also really cool if any of you podcasters who happen to live in Los Angeles, if you're looking for content, you're looking for a fun event to podcast from and interesting people to interview, I would suggest come on out to the screening. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be rocking, and it's going to be socking. There's going to be some DJs playing some haunting sounds. There are going to be some artists with some spooky art. Costume contest, of course. That's all up to you. Depends on whether everybody decides to wear their costumes or not. So we'll have that costume contest, and then we'll also have the screening of the film, which will be in 5 dimensions. That's right, you heard it here first, folks. The movie screening will happen in 5 dimensions. Not 3D, not 4D, 5D. This is very true. So I've spent the past 4 or 5 days editing together. I've been looking through all the footage. Actually, no, I've been doing this about a week now. I just finally finished today. Okay, so spent time looking through Bloody Bobby, looking through all the clips, utilizing my skills as a wedding video editor, putting them in there. I would say it's a minute. It's 1 full minute. But it took hours to search through what little pieces I was going to use, messing with the sound, making sure the sound sounded good. I still can't quite tell if it's going to sound a bunch of bicyclists right now riding down the street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Motorcycle gang. Bicycle gang. They're playing loud music. Pretty cool. So this trailer, I got a minute. I wanted it to make it a minute, so it was long. So it was just long enough to play on Instagram, and also mostly Instagram. And it's up on YouTube now. You can check it out. Look up Bloody Bobby horror, Halloween horror trailer. Those would be the keywords that you could search for, the tags. I also have, you can also check out the Black Pumpkin trailer, which is up. That's the sequel to Bloody Bobby. Let's see, what else? Yeah, so right now, the computer, I'm sending it to myself from my computer, which then I'll open up the email on my phone, download the video, upload it to Instagram. Heck, I don't know, maybe there's a way to upload videos and or other media from my computer to Instagram. maybe that possibility exists. If it does, that's fantastic. It saves me an extra step. I just put it right in there. If not, I think I got about a half an hour of upload time still. I'm sending it through We Send It. Great service, great free service, folks. If you ever want to send big files places, go to WeSendIt.com. Use that, and what's great about it, I don't know if there's a limit on the files. Something tells me that it's more than whatever WeTransfer had. WeTransfer, I think you're allowed to have 2 gigabytes. I think this you can, I don't know, 5 maybe? Came in handy for Kapow, that's for sure. Speaking of which, I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys or not, but I'm thinking of opening up 2 more categories for submissions. One for podcasts, and then also one for podcasts, and then one for virtual reality. I just need to talk to Orly from the archivist about how I could go about doing that. Setting up little booths or something for people to check out the experiences. So stay tuned. I would say within an hour you should be able to see the trailer, the new Bloody Bobby trailer on you should be able to see it on the actual Instagram. At the very least, you could check it out on YouTube, which is great. So you can check it out there. All right, we will talk more later. I'm gonna have my hands full in a second.
Not sure. I met him at some other events. I highly recommend this place. He said he was going to be here tonight.
Oh, nice. Yeah, cool. He's
Yeah, so I hope to see him. You know, and I
What's your name?
My name's Scott.
Scott. No.
He's mentioned you.
We are at SunSpace right now.
Is there a Brian that's going to be?
Tonight's going to be another
Yes. Sunday. Yeah, he's up for
an extraordinary.
They're putting on a staying a film.
He knows with Brian, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's with him.
You know Brian?
Yeah, I met him Thursday. I was down in Coax. And he was chatting with Patrick about an event coming next Sunday. So
Yeah. These guys
Brian's chatting it up. And Patrick's chatting it up.
So you said you're going to be here November 4th?
I'm planning on it.
Oh, cool. Hey, man, I'm Kurt.
Hey, Kurt.
I'm co-organizing it with Brian. Hey, I'm Kurt.
Oh, good. Great.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Jack.
Oh, Jack. Okay. I thought you said Josh. That's my brother's name. I'm like, what? Every time someone says it, I'm like, what? It's my brother's name. So you're going to be. Are you connected with the Wizard of what was it called?
Just
something of WoW.
At this point, I'm an artist myself, but I haven't been involved or witnessing the experimental for that long, and so I would consider myself a novice in the experimental realm. I'm learning, but I really enjoy the scene. It's just expanded.
This place is phenomenal. It's so cool. There's so much creativity.
I'm really looking forward to experiencing whatever I can. And I've been very active lately in checking out shows.
Oh, cool.
So I've seen a lot lately, and it's just lit my fire.
Oh yeah, we were just talking about you.
Hey Brian, I saw you.
Good to see you, man.
I was chatting with Patrick, and I saw you. You guys were talking about collaborating.
What was your name? Scott.
This is my boy Jack.
Hey, Jack Ryan.
He reveals how old I am. You know what I mean?
He reveals.
Blessing and a curse.
Well, only since you said that, because I was like, my boy, like, oh yeah, it's my boy, it's my buddy. I wouldn't have put the two together immediately.
We'll say, hey, you know what? I'm introducing him to some mind expanding concepts at a young age. You know, fine art. I mean, I consider performance art.
These are the things he'll think back on and go, oh my God, thank God I was exposed to this stuff.
Well, he's witnessed a few events before.
Oh, cool.
That lit his fire. He's passionate about it too. So.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
Have you ever heard of pulsating cysts?
Oh yeah, I've performed with him.
Adrian.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, we saw Adrian over at Handbag Factory. That was his first experience. He was sold after seeing Adrian.
Which event was that?
I think it was. I forgot. So do your events have names? Like, cause
sometimes.
You gave me the card that I have at home still for November 4th. I have.
Oh yeah, the one we're doing here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we're planning on that.
Oh, right on.
So, what's going on tonight?
Unusual Tuesdays is their reoccurring theme.
Yeah.
Here at SunSpace.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
It's sort of like their calling card. It's a live performance art, sketch, comedy performance, and
vaudeville of sorts.
It's a mix-up of a lot of different things.
Well, that sounds great.
It's
never a dull moment. Sounds.
It's the sort of things they do documentaries about.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, you know, at Coaxio on Thursday, they showed part of. I think there was kind of 3 sets. The first set really was. Oh, you were there, right?
Oh,
the Process movie.
They're doing another one.
The Process. The Process. You ever heard of the Process?
No.
Oh man, honestly, I never had either. Now, you know, Patrick knew all about Process. He was explaining to me, you know, beforehand. It blew my mind how deep Patrick's knowledge. A lot of books he's read, psychology, mysticism. He's an incredibly educated guy. But the Process, it was a documentary about this cult that started out in London in the late '60s. They reveal in the end that it was kind of this gal that was a girlfriend of like a handsome guy that she dressed all up to be like a messiah or whatever, and she was like the brains behind the whole thing. But they kind of catered to disassociated rich kids. They got massive amounts of contributions and had this huge, like, multi-story building, real swank building right in downtown where their offices were in the penthouse and craft just were.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. And then they branched out. Then they came to the United States and they went to. I mean, you saw the movie, right?
Yeah.
They went to Texas. They went to California. And
they went to
New York. They went to New York.
San Francisco.
San Francisco, yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, a couple places around the East Coast, especially.
Yeah, and so then eventually the couple split up, and the thing kind of fizzled and died. But for a while, they printed a magazine, and they just had.
They were who the media blamed for a lot of terrible happenings.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Process. I gotta look that up.
They were associated with Charles Manson, but it was Charles Manson who was kind of like looking at them and kind of taking his own version of it. And
whoa.
Yeah. They admire Charles Manson.
Wow. It's crazy.
I know. I had never heard him before. I got my mind blown, you know. And then,
wow, I gotta check it out.
Did you see 80 kV?
Oh yes.
Oh man,
I
thought
maybe
that was
perhaps
really cool.
She was great.
80 kV?
Yeah, it's this girl.
It's a cyborg.
Oh.
It's a cyborg. She's got this whole digital rig set up with sensors and MIDI triggers and stuff. Proximity sensors, all wireless to her laptop with this breakout drum machine with a big crusher and
Yeah,
stuff.
so she has different movements that her fingers, she moves her hands or her fingers a certain ways, and it triggers certain sequences or certain, the sounds, how the sounds react.
That's incredible.
Like stream of consciousness.
And it's all wireless.
Yeah.
And so she sort of orchestrates it through her body.
And she built the gear herself. I mean, the girl knows her stuff.
Yeah.
Because we do microcontrollers. He does
cool.
Arduinos and stuff. She's
What is
talking
that?
about using Arduino.
What's that microcontroller?
It's like a little, you have like a modern PC or whatever. So it has like a big brain that'll run the whole operating system. Blah 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 blah. Well, that's great if it's a one-stop shop. It takes care of just about everything. But you don't, for some tasks, you don't need the big brain like that. Okay, you can just use a little brain that just turns switches on and off.
Oh.
It can read sensors and say, okay, if the sensor is on, it can evaluate a sensor and say, if it's under this certain condition, do this, turn this on, turn this on. Microcontroller. And so they're small. I mean, you can get them the size smaller than a pack of gum that you can hook all the wires. I mean, piece of gum, like like a little trident.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And so you can hook up the sensors to it, and like a little battery and Wi-Fi expansion, so that you can. That's what she's doing.
Oh my god.
She even wrote the code for the Arduino, which she's telling me her tech stuff, and I know what she's talking about, right?
If we put out, okay, so we do another event again, and we utilize those microprocessor things. So if someone walked past a wall, and then, maybe a beam comes out or something, or like, or a hologram is posted on the wall or something. Like, wouldn't that be crazy if we could?
You can build the rig.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
They're talking about using a proximity, like a motion detector, to trigger an environment when people walk by and like things light up and sound happens.
That would be fun.
Imagine having a portfolio where you're actually building something that's used and something you could document it. I mean, take the video of it and use, right?
The stranger, the better. The
Wow.
stranger,
You should exchange info so we can coordinate this. So you get some ideas, we can talk. We can do absolutely. We can do what 80. Well, we can do the tech stuff that 80KB does. She does her thing. I wouldn't even want to dream of reproducing her act. But you can use this tech. I think it's new art when you mix the tech with the stream of consciousness, the human stream of consciousness. Because the tech just becomes a communication vehicle, right, for the stream of consciousness. It's just an easier way or a different way.
Yeah.
I think this show's about to begin. I'm going to go through this way real quick. SunSpace is about to begin, folks.
Yeah, so it works.
Can I use this?
Perfect. Yeah, totally. So, yeah, I've started.
Might need to get trash and trash bags for November 4th.
This is going to be really good, everybody. Because this is this is not, Tara and Nicole have sung all over the place and they're really wonderful singers, but is this your first time you guys have done a duet in front of people before, like at a major place like SunSpace? Yeah? Okay, anyway, so this is a big deal. And do we got Nicole going?
This guitar got pulled out from under the couch. Some dust on it.
Yeah.
Look out.
Yeah.
Very old, ancient instrument. Much older than me.
Okay, so anyway, welcome Tara and Nicole. Together they are Tarcoal. Yeah. Or not. Tara versus Nicole right here.
We all get to be the judges.
All right. Well, so we learned this one. That's not my real voice. We learned this one on Thursday, and then we're gonna learn one of Nicole's for next time. So we're just gonna keep learning each other's songs one after the other. Very good. Okay.
Follow me down, I said follow me down. I deemed it so. Okay. In honor of my mental health, I will, excuse me. I'll play a song about going crazy. I didn't write those. Oh, do you have to go crazy? Oh, is that the best thing that you can think to do? I know that I'm lost without a place to go crazy. I know there's a sunrise on the other side to pull me through. What did you do when I called? Did you hear me at all? And it's a long night that seems to have no end. There's big stars that fall down, fall down, fall down, twinkling as they fall. Oh, do you have to go crazy? Oh, is that the best thing that you can think to do? I know I'm lost without a place to go crazy. I know there's a sunrise on the other side to pull me through. What did you do when I called? Did you hear me at all? You motherfucker, I wanted you.
Woo!